The story begins in 1928 with a mountaineer in the Karakoram Mountains in India. While resting inside his tent, he sees a light outside. Curious, he exits the tent from the opposite side and sees a glowing object approaching him. When he touches it, he suddenly becomes unconscious. Later, he wakes up to find a strange mark on his hand, and the glowing object has vanished. He can't understand what happened. Fast forward to 2008, where an astrobiologist named Helen is shown. Government agents from the intelligence department arrive at her home, trying to forcefully take her with them. Helen doesn't want to go because she lives with her son, whom she loves dearly. However, her son does not share the same feelings because he is her stepson. Helen is left with no choice but to leave her son with her neighbors and go with the agents. She is taken to a NASA facility where she meets other scientists. There, she runs into her friend Michael, who also works at NASA. Michael reveals that he was the one who recommended her for this assignment. After this, all the scientists are gathered in a hall where they are informed about an object that has appeared in Jupiter's orbit and is moving toward the Earth at a speed of 30,000 kilometers per second. They are told that if this object collides with Earth, it will cause the end of all life. Due to its high speed, it cannot be stopped by a missile. Hearing this news, the scientists are terrified. Helen then calls her son and tells him to sleep in the basement tonight because a huge storm is coming. Following this, Helen and the other scientists board a NASA plane to observe the object. When the object enters Earth's orbit, its speed begins to slow down automatically. Eventually, the object lands in Manhattan City, revealing that it is not a meteorite, but an alien ship. As the ship lands, a bright light emerges from it, and after a few moments, an alien steps out. Helen moves forward to approach the alien, and the alien raises its hand towards her. Helen raises her hand in return, but just before they can shake hands, a U.S. Army soldier fires a shot at the alien, severely injuring it. Helen shouts for an ambulance to help the injured alien, but before the ambulance arrives, a huge robot emerges from the same alien ship. A bright light shines from its face, causing all communication systems and lights to shut down completely. The robot then makes a loud noise at a frequency humans can't hear, which causes things to start falling apart around them. The robot moves to attack Helen, but the alien stops it, knowing that Helen is trying to help. The alien is taken to an operating room where doctors make an incision to remove the bullet from its body. After they remove the bullet, the alien's skin starts healing on its own within moments. As the doctors and scientists observe, they realize that the alien looks exactly like a human. They run tests on the alien's DNA and discover that it contains human DNA as well. This leads them to understand that aliens must have visited Earth before and taken human DNA with them. At the beginning of the story, the mountaineer has a mark on his hand because the aliens extracted his DNA, and the alien that emerged from the ship looks exactly like him. Helen explains that the alien was protected by a shield created specifically for Earth's environment, much like a child is born from a mother's womb. This allowed the alien to be fully conscious in human form once on Earth. When the alien, now in human form, regains consciousness, Helen speaks with him, and he responds in human language, showing that he is familiar with it. He tells Helen that he has come to Earth to save the planet. However, the U.S. Defense Minister arrives and expresses concern, saying that the alien could be a threat to Earth. The minister points out that ever since the alien's arrival, Earth's satellite systems have completely shut down, and they have lost all means of communication. The alien tells Helen that he wants to speak with Earth's leader, but the defense minister refuses to listen and instead takes the alien away for further investigation. The investigation of the alien begins with a man questioning him about a possible attack on Earth, but the alien remains silent. Instead, the alien takes control of the man using his powers and escapes from the facility. Shortly after, small alien ships start landing all over the world. The alien heads to the airport but becomes ill and reaches out to Helen, knowing she will help him. Helen arrives with her son and gives the alien a medicine that he applies to his wounds. Afterward, the alien goes to McDonald's, where he meets a man named Wu, who reveals himself to be another alien who has been on Earth for 7 years, studying humans. Wu explains that humans have damaged the environment significantly and, despite knowing the consequences, continue their harmful actions, which are slowly destroying the planet. Hearing this, the alien goes to a riverbank where a round part of his ship rises from the water. He touches it, and various parts of the ship, shaped like sea creatures, scorpions, snakes, and birds emerge. The alien places his hand inside each of these different subs, activating them. Soon, these objects start moving up from the Earth, and the alien sends them away. Helen witnesses all of this and begins to doubt the alien's intentions. She confronts him, asking what his true motive is. The alien reveals that he has come to Earth to save it from humans, intending to destroy humanity. Helen argues that humans should be given a chance to change instead of being wiped out. However, the alien and others insist insists that they have waited long enough and humans have not improved. They believe that if humans are not eliminated, they will continue to destroy the planet forever. A policewoman arrives and recognizes the alien, ordering him to place his hands on the car. As soon as he does, the car suddenly moves towards the policeman, resulting in the officer's death. However, the alien uses his powers to bring the policeman back to life and tells Helen, "He was in my way, so I harmed him, but now I've revived him." Helen insists that humans deserve a chance, and the alien explains that he never intended to harm anyone. He only wanted to communicate with the Earth's leader, but was never given the opportunity. Helen then takes the alien to Professor AK's house, where a famous unsolved mathematical problem is displayed. The alien solves it in seconds, astonishing the professor. Shocked, the professor asks how this is possible, to which the alien insists that it is. He goes on to explain that the sun of their planet was dying, but their species united and made drastic lifestyle changes to save their planet and revive their sun. The professor points out that they realized their planet was in danger, which prompted them to act and save their home. However, he notes that humans on Earth have not yet come to that realization. He believes that once humans understand the danger their planet is in, they too will do whatever it takes to save their home and their species. The alien starts to reconsider his perspective due to the professor's words. Meanwhile, Helen's son, who dislikes aliens and is upset that his mother is supporting one who aims to destroy humanity, calls the police. He reports that the alien, whom the authorities are searching for, is at their location. Shortly after, army helicopters arrive, and the alien, Helen, and her son flee into the forest. An army soldier captures Helen, and a helicopter hovers above them. The alien uses his powers to take control of 2 helicopters. During the case, Helen's son is about to fall into the river, and Helen is still in the army's custody. At the last moment, the alien saves Helen's son, demonstrating that despite his mission, he values life and is capable of change. Meanwhile, a robot, now under attack by a fighter plane, is shown. The alien takes control of the fighter plane, causing it to crash into the tanks below. Following this, NASA scientists devise a plan to contain the alien from all sides and put their strategy into action, but the robot remains unaffected. Eventually, the alien robot disintegrates into tiny insects. These insects are extremely dangerous, capable of turning anything in their path into dust. It seems the alien intends to destroy humanity on Earth using these creatures. Meanwhile, the alien and Helen's son enter a cabin where they find a broken phone. The alien uses his powers to repair it, allowing Helen's son to contact Helen, asking her to meet them at his father's grave. By now, the alien and Helen's son have developed a friendship, and they head to the grave together. At the grave, Helen's son remembers seeing the alien revive someone and asks if he can bring his father back to life. However, the alien explains gently that he cannot revive someone whose body has fully decomposed, and tells Helen's son that he won't be able to bring his father back. The alien explains that in this world, nothing truly ends. It merely changes form. Helen's son Jacob expresses his sorrow, saying that he feels alone without his father. He starts crying, and Helen hugs him, comforting him by saying that she also misses his father, but they cannot change the truth. She tells Jacob that she sees his father's spirit in him. Jacob hugs his mom and apologizes for his behavior. The alien is moved by this display of human emotions and admits to Helen that he didn't understand this side of humanity. Helen insists that humans deserve a chance. Later, they notice the alien insects forming into a robot in the sky. Helen tells the alien that humans will end up like this if nothing is done. The alien acknowledges this and says it won't be stopped easily, hinting that a price must be paid. They head to Central Park, where the alien spaceship had landed, and upon arrival, they see that the number of alien insects has increased drastically. Helen and Jacob run to a safe place, but Helen notices blood coming from Jacob's nose, and he soon becomes unconscious. The alien indicates that the insects have entered Jacob's body and are killing him from the inside. Moments later, blood also starts coming from Helen's nose. In desperation, Helen pleads with the alien to save her son. The alien holds Helen's and Jacob's wrists, removing the insects that had invaded their bodies. After saving them, the alien steps outside and looks at Helen and Jacob one last time. He then approaches his spaceship. As he touches it, a powerful magnetic wave is emitted, deactivating all the insects and saving humanity from destruction. The magnetic wave causes all human-made technologies to cease functioning completely, including clocks, symbolizing the end of human technological advancements. In the final scenes, Helen and her son are seen boarding the alien spaceship, indicating that the alien has survived. They share a few happy happy moments together before the spaceship departs for the aliens' world. This story reflects a stark reality. As humans advance in technology, they are also gradually destroying Earth. Every innovation, while offering convenience and progress, often comes at the cost of our planet's health. If this continues unchecked, we risk losing not only our beautiful planet, but also the future for generations to come. The choices we make today will shape the world we leave behind, and it's crucial that we act responsibly. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's hope it inspires us all to protect our Earth. And with this, the story comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed it and found it thought-provoking. Leave a comment if it provided some value to you.